that situation will pass. But us will remind our family, we will still there. Because you can't tell me that is the boundary. That is not boundary. It's only that make you to know each other. That this is who I am dealing with. Because the situation make you to know each other, that this is the person who I'm dealing with. So for me, make me as a lesson, it's a big lesson which one I learned, and also is a very big, tough challenge I'm passing through that lesson. So for me, I can say let us God pray for that. And I've been speaking with some different people, his friend, a lot, even they know they're watching this. I speak with his family, his member. No solution has happened. The only things I found I'm ignoring, they assume, and nothing make it happen, you know. And we have really tried. And I was so surprised because I found that I don't know how to start, and I don't want to speak about it. So let us, me as a man, to cry. I've been really crying a lot. Even yesterday, I've been really crying a lot because it's so painful. For me, I feel like it has been create something on my side, but it's not stopping me loving someone. I love him. He's my brother, and I will keep loving him as long as bad or. Those are my brothers here. They can also express themselves, but the thing is, I cannot live in pretense. No. Because if you ask me why are you not visiting this person, that person, I want to. Hello, guys. Welcome back. It's a good morning here, guys, and I want to be saying thank you very much for always coming back and supporting Village Echoes. You watch my videos, and I told you that this is a purely zone where we only analyze things, and we leave to you guys to judge. Because back then, I used to be a subscriber. Back then, I used to be a viewer like you. But again, I realize that you guys, when you bring out your comments, your suggestions, some people don't take them so serious. So I said, it's gonna be good if I'll open a YouTube channel that will be purely representing you guys. Anyway, guys, if you are smart enough, if you are intelligent enough, from Mayugono's words of me, I'm shocked actually. I expected that Mayugono, when he will do a video, it will be a purely one explaining what happened, defending himself, or trying to come out clear so that people can understand. You know, already the reason why I'm saying so, when you are a YouTuber and things are on the internet, the only place where you can explain yourself is on the internet. But it seems like after Mayugono has already spoke to his close donors, he feel like the ego is up, because the way this guy is speaking is trying to tell us that he don't have a time to explain himself because it won't change anything. If you are smart enough, if you are intelligent enough, you can get to know that this guy, for sure, he has got supporters who are overseas. And those people are really or purely inciting this guy to turn against Maro. And me, I'm telling you guys, because this is not Mayugono that we know. This is not Mayugono that we know. You know? This is not Mayugono that I know. This is not Mayugono that you guys knows. Because me, I expected Mayugono to come back on camera. The way he used to be so humble. The way he used to cry even when things go to us. To come and explain himself. But again, it's purely telling me that this guy, he has got supporters, he has got people who are inciting him. That ego, guys, like, I don't need to explain myself. Let God judge, you know. Even if I explain myself, it won't change anything. And Maro have said clearly that for him, he had to express himself. Actually, guys, I'm looking for a better place where I can sit. Because I told you that I'm looking forward to set a podcast so that we can avoid these shenanigans of interruption from people wherever we are making videos, you know. So I just want, when we are making a video, we just find our own peace, or we just find our own space. You know, sometimes when you make video and people are looking at you, you keep on experiencing what you call interruption. So at that time, but again, me, I think we want to be setting our podcast inside the house. Now here we are, guys. Let me look for a better place. Then from there, we want to be having our one-on-one video. So these people, this guy, you know, sometimes when I remember where people have came from, when I remember the life of people before, and today is the same Mayugono who is telling us that everybody is protecting his brand. Which brand? Which brand? Mayugono, you are given a ready-made audience. You know, for you on this street of YouTube, you have not struggled anymore. For you, you were just, it was just like a walkover. But when you come out and try to say that you are protecting your brand, Maro is also protecting his brand. Me as Village Echo, I get shocked because I ask myself, which brand? Because you are branded. If there is a guy who has enjoyed on this YouTube street, no struggle, just easy. Because Maro gave him a shout out with one heart. Maro gave him a shout out from his heart. If there is a guy who has enjoyed this YouTube platform, if there is a person who have enjoyed, yeah guys, so I had to cut the video because on this part of the road there was a lot of people, but I think now I'm almost finding the best place to sit. Now when Mayugono comes out and tell us that he is also protecting his brand, guys, those are not my words. Those are not my words. And mark what I'm telling you. Those are not Village Echo's words. Those are words of I like coming these places where there is a lot of people, so that we can have a cool video. And from my house also, kids are there. My mom is there. So what I'm doing is purely to come and look for a very cool place where we can make our videos in a light way. But again, guys, as I told you earlier, that I have got a very big challenge of setting up a podcast, and I know who is Village Echo. So you guys, I've been urging you each and every time. If you expect a lot from me, you expect a lot good videos from me, well edited, because I know nobody likes to watch something that is so bad. So on my side, me, what I want to say is if you are outside here, there guys, and you really want to support Village Echo to have a well set up podcast where I'll be setting out down and we analyze things, just help me or support me to have an office chair, a table, a mic, and maybe a mixer, because I'll be using this phone, and at the same time I have got a ring light. So imagine I only need mics, a mixer, and a study table, and an office chair. Then from there, guys, you will be receiving a very nice videos and a clear one. Because me, I believe when I'll be lifted or when I'll be supported, I can do better. But we are here, guys. And mark my words, things that I'm going to speak here, those are not my words. Mayugono, me and you guys, me and you. When I say me and you, I mean I'm also a viewer of my village people. I also watch them. I also watch their videos. Now, me and you guys, we expected. I know that was your expectation. After people have come out, say that, you know, Mayugono, you have betrayed Marwa. That is not good. I don't know what. A lot of comments and advice were there. Me, I expected Mayugono to come out with a video of clearing air, like to clear the air. And this video that I expected from him was one, to explain to people what happened about that land. Maybe it's Mara who is misunderstanding him. To explain to people what happened about the land saga. That is what me I expected. Number two, I expected a video of Mayugono purely apologizing in a good way. You know, there is a way that if somebody will watch a video or if somebody will see something, then he wanna be saying, for sure this guy deserve an apology. This guy deserve to, not an apology, this guy deserve to be forgiven. You know? You know, there is video that you watch on, or there is an apology that you see, you say for sure, even if Maro is not going to forgive Mayuguno, we as subscribers, we have forgiven him. You know, that is what we expected. Me, I expected Mayuguno to come with even a title of apologizing to Marwa. Guys, are you really trying to think of what I'm thinking? Of all the people that we know, the people who have been struggling, the people who have been working as a top masons, people who are working up and down each and every day. And Mayuguno was that one man who used to make only 1,000 Kenyan shillings a day. But Marwa told him, I will show you how to fish. I expected a nice video to come saying, I'm apologizing to my boss Marwa. Then we watch that video and we see purely that Mayuguno is now apologizing. Mayuguno is speaking his heart. You know, even if Marwa couldn't forgive you, on our side, subscribers, viewers, people who are watching, we could have said for sure, Mayuguno has tried his best. You know, Mayuguno has tried to come out. Mayuguno has explained himself. You could have even find some of people coming back to you and telling you we are sorry. And then they even maybe try to talk to Maro, because I know that is the closest kingpin donors, closest kingpin well-wishers who can speak to you and Marwa and get everything solved. But again, what you came out with, that video, me, I can tell you from my mind and my observation, that video is full of ego. Mayuguno has reached where he was looking forward to go. His life has reached a point where he cannot lower the ego. You know, we know the power of money. He cannot lower the ego and speak in a very low tone. You know, me guys, let me tell you, the good side of me, even if today I become a billionaire, I will never get shame to apologize. You remember the other day I apologized to David Jr. People were telling me you are a wicked, I don't know what. Even there is a donor who called me, insulting me that you are a wicked, very coward. Why are you apologizing to these fools and everything? Why are you kissing this family? But me, I said, for the real man, Mayuguno, just lower your ego and say sorry and explain to people what happened. Because when I watch your video from the start to the end, me, I don't even understand the video. The video does not make any sense to me. You are just talking in parables. I don't know. You are hiding. Things are not even out clearly. Even that video for me on my side, me, I have not understood it, guys, because I've watched it slowly just to get the main points, what happened and where the problem is. But I've realized from that video that Mayuguno is full of ego, and the way he's talking and trying to say that every man, every person is protecting his brand. Guys, of all the YouTubers who Maro created in the village, the only YouTuber who never struggled to build a channel, leave alone us, because for us, we know how we are really struggling. We have to wake up, we have to make videos, we have to run up and down, we have to go here and there. But again, for Mayuguno himself, that guy, him on channel, it was like an walkover. If there is a guy who cannot speak about brand, actually Mayuguno brand, it's purely Marwa's brand. Like, when you try to say that everybody is protecting his brand, you are trying to say that Marwa is spoiling your brand, and it's Marwa who created that brand. And for you, you should not speak about brand. You should not speak about brand. And me, guys, I can tell you, and I know this ego and the way Mayuguno is speaking, because we have already seen him. He is already in Nairobi, trying to secure the land and everything. And I remember when he was giving out, when he was handing this land to the sister Doreen, Doreen tried to ask him, have you informed Maro that you have bought land close to him? Mayuguno said no. For the people who watches, because me, guys, I've told you that I usually watch videos and I come out with the content. So I don't like rumors. I don't like to go here and there. so that when things gonna get worse, you don't find a place where to grab or to get an evidence from. Me, I'm telling you that when Doreen asked Mayuguno I don't know whether it was in Mayuguno's video or Doreen's video. If you can go and watch on those videos of land surprise, I don't know, finally I have got my property, things like those, title like that, from either from Doreen or from Mayuguno. Doreen asked Mayuguno, have you informed Maro that you have bought land close to him? We are now neighbors to Maro. Mayuguno said, no, I have not informed him. From that time, that is where now the red flags started to come. That is where now we people started to see there is something fishy here. There is something tricky. But for me, I was not even aware. I've just come to connect dots when I heard Maro talking about it on his live. That is when I connected the dots. But again, before, I haven't even realized what Mayuguno and what he meant when he said, no, I have not informed Maro. And you guys, you know, every time these YouTubers, every time these people that Maro have created, every time Gidriba and the rest, they want to buy a land. Even if it's for the subscriber, most of the time you have to see Maro there. But again, when Doreen asked that question, Mayuguno decided to hide, like, me have not told him, you know. Guys, there is supporters, there is donors from overseas who are inciting Mayuguno. Now you see the donors who usually hate Maro, they have now got a chance. They have now got a chance on Mayuguno. And Mayuguno, we know money is good. Everybody needs money in this life. But again, keep distance from those donors who want to separate you with Maro. Remember. You were even telling us the story on a certain video that when you were building at Maro's home, somebody was trying to tell you that Maro is the boss. Maro is the one who paid people. Maro is the one who paid masons. But you are saying, no, where did this guy get money with these dreadlocks and everything? But again, Maro is not a selfish guy, you know. How I wish I could be me. There is people who are admiring to be created like Mayuguno. There is people who are admiring to get that chance that Mayuguno was given. But now you coming out with that video. Those were very shocking words that we never expected. Me being among those people who never expected that. Because me, I was thinking that when Mayuguno will come out with a video, that video was going to be purely easy, slowly, and we are not inciting actually, guys. You know, some people can say, no, you are the one who now making it to be worse. You are the one who now you want to bring stories outside. You are the one who now making it to be too worse. No. I'm not even doing that. But again, me, I usually pass through the comments. Even you guys, let us be telling each other the truth. Mayuguno has an ego. There is a certain ego inside him. That when you see how he's speaking now and back then, those are two different Mayugunos. You know? Mayuguno used to be very humble. Mayuguno used to speak in a... If Maro could have a quarrel with Mayuguno back then, the video that you could have received, maybe, it's purely crying from 1 minute to 30. But for now, when you see Mayuguno, he was in a certain Airbnb. I don't know whether he is in Nairobi or where he is. But what he was speaking, it wasn't good even on my side. Even subscribers, I've passed through comments. People were complaining. People were trying to say, what are you speaking? We are expecting you to explain to us what you are telling us. Guys, if you watch that video, you cannot lie that maybe Mayuguno does not speak a good English. But that video is not clear. It's not understandable. Like, I don't understand that video. Purely. That is what I can tell you. I don't understand that video. You know? I don't understand it. It's not clear. It's not something that people can say for sure. This guy have explained himself. But it was about, sometimes we want to be passing through struggles. I don't know, I have cried. Lies. We know. Supporters have already run to you. Donors who like to spoil the village. Donors who like to see Maro suffering. They have already reached you, with the vitamin money. Now, as we talk now, you are in a very nice position. You know, there is those donors who just sit back and wait to see when Marwa will quarrel with somebody. They run there and support. And they don't even tell you, you know. They call you like an advice. You know, my son, me, I've been watching how Marwa is taking you through. You know, now Marwa wants that because you have bought a Range Rover or you have succeeded, you need now to go each and every time you go and kiss him and I don't know what. Now you find yourself, you are falling that trap. Try now to say it's true. You know, that guy is not a good person. It's only that people don't know. People don't watch on camera. I don't know, people don't do that. I don't know, people don't do what. You find yourself in that trap. They send you something. You think that, if this is Marwa's subscriber, if this is Marwa's donor, and he is advising me or she is advising me, and she has decided to send something to me, I have no problem with it. Now you don't know that these people are inciting. These people, their mission is purely to make sure that they don't see Mayugno and Marwa close. Mayugno, I told you that this thing is very easy. This thing is very easy. One, have a pure apology video that even if Marwa will not forget or Marwa will not forgive you, with us, people who are watching, subscribers who have unsubscribed from your channel, because you have even said in a certain page in your community that people are now reporting your channel. If you will do a very nice apology video, explain to people how things were and what happened, so that people can get to flow with you, so that people can get to know what are you really speaking about, you know. But if you keep quiet and now you want people to understand you, you want people to dream that this is what happened, it's gonna be so bad on your side, and we don't like to see that. We will not feel good to see you losing your good audience. And you know, subscribers are very funny. When they look at you or they watch your video and find that this guy ego is still high, he don't want to lower himself, he don't want to speak himself, you know, they usually stop watching you. Very funny. Not even unsubscribing. Unsubscribing is not a medicine. They stop watching you. And if you don't have views, no money for yourself, no money at end month, you know. Now you having a Range Rover, having a home without money that is taking you through, it's gonna be so hard on your side. Do an apology. I'm crying for you. Do an apology. Let people call you a wicked. Let people say that you are a fool. Let people say that you are kissing Marwa. But you yourself, you know where you came from. You know where the problems were. You know how you used to stay. So you just do an apology video. Look for a very selfie or a contained place that no noise, no one will distract you, and make your own video and post. Even if Marwa will not forgive you. Subscribers and God, they will say for sure this guy has apologized. And if you see that is too much impossible, and if you see that is too much impossible, what do? Just sell the land back to Marwa. Just give them. You know, if there is people that you don't need to quarrel with, if there is people that you don't need even to argue, that is Marwa's family. Just what you do. Leave alone other people. I know people are now coming on to you. Some people are now following you up to interrogate and ask you what happened, you know, so that they can now find what they want to be speaking on the internet, just to spoil or to make it to be more worse. But again, you find your own time. If I could be you, I could have found my own time. I make a very special video. I will also try to reach out to Marwa. It's good now it's have come on the internet. Now here, you only need to secure one thing. It's either you and Marwa be friends, or you secure your subscribers. Secure your subscribers, secure your people. How are you going to secure them? By making a special apology to Marwa. People will come back and subscribe. And then they will say, we will talk to Marwa later and see. If he will accept, it's okay. Even in this world, let me tell you, when you apologize to somebody and God is even seeing your heart that it's pure, you have just come out purely to apologize. You have just come out purely to explain yourself. You have just come out purely to tell people what your heart feels. Even if the person that you are apologizing to does not want to forgive you, God who is in heaven will forgive you. And even subscribers will also feel your apology and say, we don't need to unsubscribe from this guy. We don't need to make him feel like, But if you keep quiet, you don't explain people, you don't tell people what happened, you don't make them to understand who was who, where was the problem, how did this land saga came. Because me, I've tried to watch your video so that I can mark a key point that I can maybe speak about and say for sure Mayuguno has apologized tomorrow. But those were purely shocking words. Those were purely shocking words. Ungrateful. Actually, I can call you ungrateful. Of all the people, leave alone greediness, leave alone lands, stories of land saga. Those things, they usually come and go. But we are here crying for a good relationship. How are you going to stay with Marwa? How are you going to be with Marwa in that village? You guys, you need each other in this world. And YouTube do die once. And Marwa subscribers, those people, when they decide, when they say no, it's no. You know, they want to stop watching you. And I don't want to find such kind of a thing. I don't want to see people. And now people are saying that Marwa is now telling people that go and unsubscribe from Mayuguno. Go and unsubscribe from Mayuguno. No, Marwa have not told anyone. Because the latest videos of Marwa, I have watched them all. I have not heard any place Marwa saying that go and unsubscribe from Mayuguno. Marwa was expressing his feelings. Marwa was trying to tell us what is inside his heart, because he said for sure he was heartbroken. He never felt good. And the funny thing enough, the landowner is the same person who came and told him what happened. The landowner himself. So, Mayuguno, just lower ego, find your time, because YouTube is your office. YouTube is where you get something. Through YouTube, you have built. Through YouTube, you have an Range Rover. Meaning YouTube is an office. And we know your potential. We know your capability. It's very low when it comes to YouTube. You can't shine. You can't shine, or you will not get views when you will be against Marwa. We know people who have energy. We know people who can stand on their own. We know people who can stand on their own and make videos without going with anyone's influence. But for you standing on your own on this YouTube platform, we know how tough is it for you. People are really watching you. People loved you through Marwa. Just make sure that even if you and Marwa, you are not talking, apologize even to these people. Because when Marwa said he is heartbroken, even subscribers' hearts were heartbroken. Me being among of them, I also felt bad. So just make sure that you have spoke to these people. Just make sure that you have come to this channel. Tell your subscribers what happened. Explain to them so that you can go back to where you are and mind your own business and do your own things. And when you see that things is too hard or things are going too far, just sell that land tomorrow. Have the money, find another land somewhere. It's not all about you or your sister Doreen building close to Dimwango. That is how life will be. Already, you are now Dimwango's family. You are neighbors. You are neighbors. And at the same time, enemies. Now imagine you building close to your enemy. So you just leave this story to be on the other way around. Just sell land to Dimwango. Take the money, buy a land in another place. Maybe that one you will be talking, you will be interacting, you will be calling each other brothers, you will be calling each other neighbors. But if you want to build close to them, and already you and them are enemies, I don't know how that area is going to be. We don't know how that village is going to be. I know there is a lot of lands in that area. Go and buy. Go and buy. Sell that one to Dimwango, buy another land, make peace, remember where you came from, lower your ego. And what has made Marwa to be where he is? Marwa, for him even having money, you cannot find Marwa in an ego. Now, I've now come to realize, because if Mayuguno was saying on his video that I've now come to realize whom I used to interact with. Surely, Mayuguno. That is what you can say on camera. That you have just come to realize whom you have been interacting with. Meaning Maro is a very bad guy at this point. Guys, some of us, we admire such kinds of opportunities. Some of us, we admire such kinds of opportunity. How I wish I could be Mayuguno, who was given a shout out with one heart. Maro used to go to an extent. I even remember Maro is the one who opened that channel. Maro is the one who monetized that channel. Yeah. And he was sharing Mayuguno in his community almost every day. But today, Mayuguno can come on camera because of an ego and other supporters who are coming from outside, who are now inciting him, trying to tell him that keep going, keep telling them, keep doing that, you know. They are now coming out to tell him, you know, you just tell them the truth, I don't know what, don't give a fuck. And that is what they are now telling him, you know. Don't kiss them. Mind your own business. You can do without them. Those are the stories that you, Mayuguno, you are now getting from those people. We know. We know how those people, they incite people. We know how those people, they usually like to see drama. You know, funny thing enough, nowadays, there is subscribers who are purely like to see dramas. They don't even watch vlogs. For them, they want to watch fight. They want to hear Mayuguno fighting with so and so. They want to hear Nasto was chased from Marwa. I don't know that Maja KE was this, what happened. Those are the stories that those people need to hear. Those are the stories that those people need to get. But when they find that you are a drama maker, you keep on getting now donation. You keep on now getting money from them. They only need drama makers. But again, in the village, what people need to do, you just style up, you mind your own business, and leave alone these supporters who don't send money with good intentions. Guys, me, for example, we are now approaching Christmas. It's around 2 days to Christmas. I know some of subscribers, they don't celebrate this. But me, I'm having my mom there. I'm having my family inside the house. It's me who I will look or I will check on. What am I going to do to make sure that these people, they are having a place or having something to eat on that day, you know? But I will not encourage somebody who send money to me and tell me do this or call these people names or do a reaction of this exposing somebody and somebody. Let us support people in a genuine way. Let us support our villagers in a good way. Let us come out and say for sure we want to support these people. But if now is such kinds of dramas, because me, I can tell you from my observation, from my intelligence, let me now today tell you that I'm clever enough. Mayuguno has an ego. That is not Mayuguno that I know. That is not Mayuguno that I used to watch. Very humble. Every time, how do we call it? He used to lie down and do this shaking. I don't know how he used to call it. Just pretending to be like a fool. Just to get what he wanted. And now he has an confidence to say, one, that is keywords that have really made me to feel hungry. One, that I'm also trying to protect my brand. Two, I've now come to realize whom I used to deal with. Now you have come to realize that you have been dealing with a snake. Maro is now a snake as we talk. Three, the third word that this guy spoke that I felt like for sure it wasn't good on his side and he was not supposed to speak like that. Mayuguno said, I don't need to explain myself because it won't change anything. He don't need to explain himself because it won't change anything. You know, that is what Mayuguno was saying. That I don't need to explain myself because it won't change anything. Those are the 3 red flags that told me that this guy has an ego. And I know this is purely ego that have just come from money. You know, when you have money, not even when you have money, it depends whom you are. Because me, I also believe money cannot change me. Me, even if today I get 100 million, I will come back on this channel and do videos just the same way. Like, this is what is inside human beings. And those people who don't have ego in their life, they are accountable. Those people, you can count them, for sure. They are accountable, you know. You know, when people find money, you find them, you know, saying, I want to do this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But again, for this guy, for sure, that ego won't take him anywhere. Just make a video, apologize. People don't look at their future. You know, sometimes people do. You know, when your life is active, for example, Mayugno's life is now live, like it's active. When I say active, is where you see somebody has a new house, he has a car, he's fueling, he can maintain himself. That life is still live, like it's active. But we want to look at the future. We want to look at the future. Check on Mayugno now, losing subscribers, losing Marwa's audience, and now it's going to take purely people who are negative. People will be telling him, say this or speak this about Marwa. And the subscribers that he's now going to get, those subscribers will be purely people who like dramas. And if you don't give them drama, they don't watch. Ask Gintu can tell you. When Gintu came from Marwa, those subscribers who are telling him, tell him the truth, keep on telling them, I don't know what. Those people, when Gintu tried to travel, guys, if you remember, when Gintu went to Tanzania, he was walking, showing people the waterfall and everything. People were not watching. Even reaching 1,000 subscribers, it was something else, something dry. But this guy realized, oh, my people like drama. So he came back in the village. That is when you find him. When Marwa was making a road, he went there to record and pretend that he was making a road so that these people can enjoy. These people like drama. Those people who are against Marwa, they only like dramas. And if Mayugno is not able to maintain or to give them consistent dramas, they will not watch. So what you do, maintain the subscribers who have been used to vlogs, who have been used to watch people's daily life. And those are Marwa subscribers. Those are the only people who watch daily life. They watch Mayugno going to Sirari border, you buy a meat, you come back with your Range Rover, you park, you cook, you tell them it's raining and everything. Then you get 14K views, 20K views. And then end month you find yourself smiling in your bank. But if you are going to continue with that ego, you don't want to explain yourself, you don't want to tell people what happened, you just want to come out and you leave it to people to think what they will think. You don't want to lower that ego. The more these people are continuing to unsubscribe, most of them, they are not even going to unsubscribe. They are just going to turn their minds. Now they expect only dramas from that channel. We want to see today Mayugno speaking bad about Marwa. We want to see today Mayugno has passed close to Marwa's home recording. We only need to see dramas everywhere. You know? But that is how human beings are. And sometimes I think that that is where we go wrong as a community. People like forgetting where they came from. And Mayugno, I'm giving you a very simple advice. One, do a pure apology video. That one will make your things go back where they used to be. Two, just make sure that you are lulling your ego when you make that apology video. Three, when you see things gonna be too worse, because that is now your life. YouTube is now your office. And we really know that you don't know to go, you will not even accept to go back to where you were. You can't even accept to go back and continue building as a mason the way you used to build. YouTube is now your work. YouTube is now your job that we all know. You know? YouTube is your work that we all know. Don't listen from people and then you lose your office. You know, sometimes pleasing 2-3 people is not something good. and get to know that you have almost 50,000 subscribers. Those are human beings. Those are people who are watching you. Everybody has got his mind. Everybody has got his perspective. Everybody has got his own thinking. So don't think that you want to be pleasing two people who DM you on WhatsApp. They send money to you now. You know, nobody knows in future. Maybe those people will not be there for you. The only thing that will be there for you is your money on your bank. And that money is purely from YouTube. But if now you try to tell people that, you know, I don't need to explain myself because it won't change anything. That one tells you that the land has gone and has gone for life. Marwa, you need to learn the hard way. You need to learn whom you trust, because you are too much Jesus to those people. And you even said on your one video that the only thing that you never shared with them is your wife. But the rest, food, audience, ideas, editing skills, and everything, you did it with them. And Marwa, if there is a guy that Marwa gave a shout out from his heart, purely 100% that me, I'm giving this guy a shout out. That guy was Mayuguno Oldie. That guy was Mayuguno Oldie. Mayuguno is the one who was given a very strong shout out that I don't think if Marwa will never repeat it, or Marwa will come out another day with such kind of a shout out in that village. But now look what Mayuguno has done. Now look, we have now received a response that we have never expected. And me, I know Mayuguno is not going to speak anymore. Those words that he have said, that, you know, for me, I don't need to explain myself. Let God judge. Let what be. You know, he have already spoke himself. So me, I don't think if at any point Mayuguno is going to explain himself. But again, it's not good for sure. You know, guys, let us not be people who just come out. I just come out and give you lies. I tell you that, you know, this is this way, this is this way. Nobody's saying that Marwa is perfect. But Marwa did his best. Nobody's perfect in this world. We all know. Maybe even Marwa wronged Mayuguno, but we don't know. But according to the situation, according to the people who we have been watching this platform, according to the people whom we have been watching these channels, we all know where Mayuguno came from. You know? We all know where this guy came from. And we don't expect such kinds of videos, such kinds of response. You know, what are we teaching other people who are outside here? Not even Marwa, that Marwa gonna lose trust. Even donors or well-wishers who want to support people in the village, they are also going to lose trust with people. You know, they can't even now send money to them because they purely know that there is no trust. By the end of the day, also these people wanna turn against me. If I'm supporting you or I'm sending money for you to build a house, I will also feel the same and say maybe these people or this guy can also change or can also turn against me. But people don't understand that we are now losing as a community. And as the time goes, me, I told you earlier, the more we are now growing, the more that the time is going, we will lose a lot. We will lose a lot. We want to be losing even our channels. People will now even stop watching us because it does not make sense to them anymore. But when we speak, when we come out, when we tell people do this, come here, go there, people don't really understand us. People don't even speak about us. People just get to see that, you know, we are campaigning, we are coming out to advocate so that people can understand what is going on, so that people can understand that with us, we are really pushing to make sure that our community remains the same, our area remains the same, and the people keep on winning. Now you guys, when you want to block, and others we have not yet even win, you want to block blessings. People want to spoil. You know guys, For example, me, I'm not yet rich. I don't have a house. I've not even bought a car. I've not even found somebody to support me. And these people are blocking blessings. You are spoiling for us, Bana. Eh? Eh? Now people have already won. Some of them have cars. Some of them have big homes. They want now to scam and spoil and everything. Spoil the trust in the village. So that others we cannot get anything. So that others we cannot get even a single support from donors. Because people now have started to spoil. When they look at Maro fighting with Mayuguno betraying Maro, some of them are heartbroken. Some of them are losing trust with us. They cannot even afford to tell us that, you know, I want to send you money, I want to do this, I want to support you. But you look at these people, still they are coming out to tell us that, you know, the stories are what they are, this one have happened. So bad. You are blocking blessings for others, not even me. For example, Kyle, who is now growing, he wanna be opening a channel. Anything that he will be speaking to subscribers, nobody will be trusting him, because stereotyping will be there. That this is a home of scamming, this is a home of people who scam people. But with us, we don't understand. But when we speak, some people tend to think that, you know, we are jealousy, we don't want to see this, we don't want to do this. But again, Mayuguno, you did it in a wrong way. Just accept. You know, a real man is a man who tends to apologize. When you have done things in a wrong way, just accept, apologize, say sorry. It won't change anything. It won't take tires of your Range Rover. But again, you just say sorry and you move on. Let people judge. Let people say that, you know, you are a wicked man, you are kissing Maro and everything. But again, you just get to know. You know where you came from. Nobody was there. And even the story that you are sharing to people about your life, some people does not feel it because they don't know how it tastes. So it's only you who knows what happened and what you have been feeling in your life. So what you need to do as a man, as a person who have decided to move on and have a good life, just come out, tell people what happened. Just come out, tell people this story of a saga and everything. Just come out and tell people and explain to them what they are really speaking about, so that people can get to understand. But if you keep quiet, you think that we want to be feeling it for ourselves, or people will be now dreaming that, you know, Mayuguno wanted to do this, Mayuguno wanted to be like this, Mayuguno wanted to be there. It is going to be very hard on our side. And when we speak, just get it easy, get it positive. Nobody is here to incite, nobody is here to spoil for you, but we are just speaking the truth. We are just speaking how things are. But if people don't get it, if people don't get it, and we all know that sometimes when we react or when we analyze the situation, people tend to think that, Mambo, people tend to think that, you know, we are spoiling for him, we are now inciting, we want Maro to hate him too much. No. It's just an advice. You know, sometimes Mayuguno might be stranded. He don't know what to do. You know, he don't know what to do, he don't know what to say, he don't know what to speak. But if he will watch our videos, maybe sitting in his house, just chilling and watching us, you want to get a point and say, for sure, Village Echo have spoke here something. And I think if I'll do this, everything gonna be okay. We are not going to have any fight. And that is how people decide and say, okay, let us now go. You know, when Village Echo, when you watch me, you want to say, there is a point here that this guy is speaking about. Maybe this point of apologizing to Maro officially, it can take me back where I was. But now it depends on how you watch a video. When you watch a video while you are bitter, you don't want to understand what people are telling you, you will not understand us. But for sure, I'm telling you what I have seen. I have seen subscribers complaining. I have seen people coming out. I've seen people trying to say that you are ungrateful. Come out and clear yourself very fast. You know, you must be very fast. Earlier the best. You need to be very fast. You know, very fast. But if you are not trying to be very fast, my friend, things gonna turn against you. You know? Things gonna turn against you. And we are not looking forward to see you now being in troubles, to see you now being in problems. We only pray that we can see you now living good, having a good life, chilling, enjoying, making videos, and people are watching. I don't know whether Mayugno is trying to imagine you are making videos and nobody's watching. You are making videos and nobody's out for you. So bad. You gotta feel so bad. You know? So, guys, I want to say thank you very much for watching this video until the end. May God bless you abundantly. Keep on supporting Village Echoes. Keep on coming back. I wish you Happy New Year and Merry Christmas, because we are almost there, around 3 days. But again, what I want to say is that you guys, you are amazing. And let God who is in heaven bless you. Keep on watching. Keep on supporting. And sometimes I usually say that I'm not that too much smart. That's the reason why you watch me. And that's the reason why you watch me. But again, I know maybe I deliver what you guys you need. So anytime that you will see me, because the other day I saw one subscriber was correcting me. I typed a title in a wrong way, that fighting with instead of by, or was, and I don't know what, something like that. So when he commented on that video, I had to rectify. So that is what is making me to keep going. That is what is making Village Echo, he is still here. That is what is making me to keep on posting daily, because I get your advice so serious. So anytime that you feel like Village Echo, this video that you are doing, they are not nice, they are not good, or you have gone wrong in a certain way, or you are speaking in a wrong way, just advise me. Comment down there, tell me, do this, because for me, I'm not looking forward to stop YouTube tomorrow. I'm looking forward to grow, and go far. So at any time, you guys, you want to be telling me that, you know, do this and not do this. So I will take it seriously so that I can grow and be a big person. That one day, when I'll be giving out a shout out to somebody, like, big shout out to this guy, or go and subscribe to this guy, you guys will follow him. I I want to have that influence power over Marwa. You know, Marwa is a guy who, if you decide to help you, how many people Marwa have touched in the village? Fadela, the young boy, the other day we saw him there at Marwa's place, Marwa visiting him and everything. But today we see Fadela is building, and Marwa does not feel so bad about that. Marwa is happy for him. Daniel the same, Brian's, I don't know where. A lot of homes have been built under the name of that guy. For me, on my side, I don't have anything. I don't have any reason of being against Marwa. I don't have any reason of saying that Marwa is a bad guy. I don't have any reason to come out and stand and tell you that, you know, because me, I've seen it with my eyes. I've seen them from the videos, even those houses. Those are not AI. Those houses that you see in the village, people building, those houses are real. And it's the courtesy of Marwa. Guys, when I give you 3 or 5 years back, before Marwa introduced YouTube to my fellow villagers, and look at how village used to look like, that village was bush. For example, that area that Nasto is living, going to the Bushman dude, Mayugno's place, Uncle Mo, Marwa's home, and Marwa's family home, like Congress dad's home. Imagine, eliminate all those homes from that area and look at that picture and tell me how that place used to be. I remember we used to pass there going to the river to swim. It was a very bushy area. Eliminate Nasto's home. You eliminate Marwa's home. Eliminate Uncle Mo's home. Eliminate Marwa's family home. And eliminate the villa and plus the church. Just remove it from that area. And look at how that area will look like. Very bushy. But when Marwa came, we have seen the change on that village. And not only that village, all that part. Other people who came in that village to do videos with Marwa and everything, when they went back to their homes, people like Finding Ian and the rest, they have built their home. Courtesy of Marwa. Other people, let me tell you, people don't know how people operate here in Nairobi. When somebody has a source of income, when somebody have where he is fetching money, for example, me, the way I'm doing this YouTube, you know, when somebody has, there is people that I work with here, some of them, they are doing things, internet, online, you just find them with laptops, but they can't tell you what they are doing. For them, you just see them with money. You just see them with money, enjoying, buying cars, living in big houses, big apartments, you know. You keep on admiring and you are like, you know, but on my side, me here, I'm just struggling, trying to make sure that I even reach only a rent. Things to do with clothes and food. That one I will hustle. After camera, I want now to run up and down, maybe looking for people who want to buy second-hand laptops. Now me, I act like a broker. And that is how I want to be getting maybe my 1,000, my 2,000. People can't tell you what they are doing here in Nairobi. The reason why I'm speaking about that is that if Marwa could come with that mind in the village, of not telling people what he's doing. Believe me not, until now, as we speak, nobody could be knowing what Marwa is doing. Because you could be seeing him there, just calling a motorbike, paying them, taking him to Sirai, calling people to go to his construction, they build, they get paid, he tell them, let us meet tomorrow, and that is how things goes. And nobody could come to force him like, you know, show me what you are doing. Show me where you are getting this money. Yeah, because when Marwa, I think what really pushed Marwa to come out and support people, what really pushed Marwa to come out and give people shout out, it's when people started to call him Freemaso. You know, when Marwa came in the village, he was just dressing funny with his dreadlocks and somehow with a small body. And now the things that he was doing were big things, you know. You find somebody has dropped 200 bags of cement and he is paying on cash, or he's sending on M-Pesa. Now when people usually go there with motorbikes and everything, they used to come back in Nyabohanse there at CBD. Now they come there and tell people, that guy has money. That guy, he went in US, now he went and joined Freemason. That guy has money. That guy is a Freemason. So Marwa tried to come out and opened channel for people just to prove them that nothing like Freemason. I think this thing of proving point sometimes can put you in a problem. That is what actually, guys. You know, some people usually ask, how did Marwa came out to support people? That is what really pushed him, because people were calling him a Freemason. Now Marwa wanted to do what? Marwa wanted to help them, open channel for people, and then show them that YouTube is paying, and then show them that there is people outside there who are well-wishers, who want to support you. And nowadays, I think if everyone now have believed on YouTube, I think nowadays even this story of Freemason and everything has gone down. You know, this story for sure has gone down. That is what I can say. This story have gone down because somebody like Marwa, he just wanted to help people, show them how to fish, show them. I know Marwa is really regretting. I know sometimes you usually come on camera and say, me, I don't regret for helping people. But I know he is regretting. He is really regretting. When you look at people, how they are betraying him. Some of them going on camera and saying that I can do without you. You know, I can do that without Marwa. I can speak this, or I can come out without him. Maro usually feels so bad. But again, it's only that he cannot say. He only come out and say, guys, me, I'm disappointed, but I'm not regretting. You know, I'm not regretting helping people. But God who is in heaven, one day these people will be shocked that all channels dying and Maro standing. And Maro standing. Me, I think Maro did a very wrong thing to help people. You could have left them to suffer. You know, Maro has changed Nyabohanse in general. Things like land, they have appreciated. Everybody who have a land in our village, they can sell it in a very nice money, comparing to 3-5 years back. Things like business have grown, because even those YouTubers who, how do we call it, go to enjoy in restaurants and bar, even the foods and everything, the restaurants have gone high, including liquors, drinks, food. Things have gone high because money is circulating in Nyabohanse. People are having money there. Maro have boosted the economy of Nyabohanse in general. People are now getting good money in their shops and everything. Hi, look at the rentals. How many YouTubers are renting Nyabohanse? Many of them. Now the house owners are getting something out of it. Is that one not boosting an economy? Maro has tried his best, but people don't look at it on a different angle. But again, me, what I want to say is thank you very much. Let me not speak too much, but again, I know you guys, you have understood me. And I want to say I wish you Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. But at the same time, remember, I'm having my mom here. And even my brother and my family in general. And the reason why they have not traveled back, it's because there is a lot of congestion and people are really rushing back to the village. So such kind of time, that is where you find people maybe getting accident and everything, because people are rushing, running home, buses are full, cars are, there is a lot of cars in the road. Sometimes they can stay in a jam for 2 hours or 3 hours. So I never wanted my mom to experience that. And you know, it's for the first time to travel to Nairobi. So I don't want her first experience to make her hate Nairobi. But again, I just wanted to do what? I just wanted to make sure that they just chill, they have Christmas here, then they will travel when things will go slowly, you know? Yeah, so anytime, guys, you feel like you want to support Village Echo, because as we talk now, I have a lot of expenses here now, you know, feeding such kind of a number of people in the city. And I'm only depending on this YouTube and other things of hustling. Just get to know that is a tough thing. So anytime that you feel like you want to support Village Echoes with anything, maybe you want to buy them something like to sustain them or to put them in a good place until the day that they will go home when things will be released, just reach me on my number kindly. I'm just urging you guys, because you are my team, you are my people, you are my subscribers. So anytime that I feel to speak to you, or I tell you what I feel or what I pass through, is something good. I know I'm a man, but again, that number, my wife, my kid, my mom, my brother, my younger brother, my 2 nieces, because they came for graduation, but I couldn't even say no, don't come and everything. But it's now I'm feeling like I'm overwhelmed. So anytime that you feel like you can support Village Echoes, just reach me on my number, guys. Anything, $100, $50, anything that I can maybe buy flour or everything, or I give them a very nice Christmas. For the only people who celebrate. You know me, I'm a Catholic, we are Christians. So what I want to be saying is thank you very much. Let me end this video here and say thank you guys again, because you have really shown me love of coming out, you watch my videos. I don't take that one for granted. Even your advice, I usually take them so serious. So that what I can say that let us meet in the next video, guys. Yeah.